I'm not sure when this book takes place. The cover and timeline page say 1934. Page 63 says it's 1932. And on page 24, a character talks as if it's the same month as the 1932 presidential election. So is this book in 1932 or 1934?
Argo Font Book Review. Argo Font Book Review.
It's been 3 months since the last book. Mother is on edge because they need more boarders to make ends meet, and they need to fix Charlie's sleeping porch before winter comes. Mother criticizes Kit for not taking her cleaning chores seriously, and she tries using peach slices at breakfast to disguise the fact that they're eating oatmeal again. Dad is in a better mood. He says he gets enough food from his business lunches, so he gives his toast to Stirling. Stirling gets a letter from his father in Chicago, which has $20 inside. Whoa! That's so much money! Mrs. Howard uses half the money to pay her back rent. At school, the class has to put up with a show-off boy named Roger. Kit corrects Roger's mistakes about the first Thanksgiving. She can certainly sympathize with the Indians, who were forced to put up with uninvited guests. Mr. Fisher, the teacher, asks about ways you can help other people. He says the school is having a Thanksgiving food drive for the local soup kitchen. Kit and Roger get into an argument when Roger says unemployed people are all bums who refuse to work. When the class builds a set for the Thanksgiving play, Roger makes fun of Kit and Stirling. First he jokes that they're married, then he says Kit is Stirling's maid. If you ask me, Roger is the real bum here. Stirling tricks Roger into sitting in some glue. Roger starts insulting their fathers. Kit is so mad, she shoves that loudmouth Roger into a ladder. A bucket of white paint accidentally falls on him. I'd give Kit a reward, but Mr. Fisher gives her a mild punishment. He makes Kit and her friends take the food to the soup kitchen. They hand out bread to the many people in line, and Kit is shocked to see her dad. Dad sadly confesses he hasn't had any business meetings in months. He lives on handouts so his family can eat well. He's not the only one with a secret. Stirling confesses his father didn't really send them $20. That letter was a fake. An excuse so his mother could save face over the fact that she can't afford to pay the rent. Dad decides to move to Chicago so the family can take in more boarders. Kit's very upset about this, and she's inspired when she sees a sketch for the treehouse she's planning to build with Ruthie. Dad can stay here and use the treehouse lumber to fix Charlie's sleeping porch. Their gentleman boarder can move in with Charlie, freeing up room for 2 more boarders. That way Dad doesn't have to move to Chicago. And as for Mrs. Howard, she can do maid duties in exchange for paying rent. Kit and Stirling write a fun newspaper which explains her plan. It's a happy Thanksgiving for everyone. The end. Post-book follow-up. I really liked this book. It was very emotional, especially with the double whammy that Dad lied for months and Stirling lied because his father abandoned their family. You can definitely make comparisons between the two fathers, and also Roger's father, who gets mentioned a few times. The supplemental educational material in this book was downright sad. It talked about schools closing, teachers being fired, and a real-life penmanship teacher in Cincinnati who committed suicide. This would be a different book if that teacher had appeared. Kit and the other characters continue to be interesting and realistic. Kit may be a bit of a troublemaker sometimes, but her heart is in the right place. I really hope things work out for this family. It's inspirational how they succeed in their struggles through tough times. Although if I was in a more sarcastic mood, I would complain like, gee, wasn't it super convenient that Ruthie just happened to get the wood to fix all the Kittredge's problems? It's a good book, a good follow-up to the first book, and it makes me want to read the third book in the series. I give Kit Learns a Lesson, a school story, a thumbs up.